Hey guys, today is February the 6th of 2014. I want to go over the Euro USD and just give you my thoughts and my opinions, and know that this is educational video only, so please consult a professional financial advisor. All right, we can see that the Asian market was pretty negative, just Hang Seng positive, Euro very positive, and the American, North South American, Mexico, Brazil, S&P very positive as of now. So interesting. Looks like maybe we probably set a base and we're turning to the upside, but who knows how long that's going to last. If we look at our calendar, you can see that from 6:45 a.m. Things started going. Euro started getting a bid. Uh, ECB press conference. Trade balance was pretty negative. Unemployment claims was positive, 33.1, and non-farm productivity and labor costs wasn't really much of a market mover. I think that's it for today. Tomorrow should be interesting because I have a Gann emblem date to watch, but I don't see any euro market movers for tomorrow. So uh, actually, the non-farm employment change could happen. Unemployment rate. Actually, sorry, that's CAD. Yeah, unemployment rate and non-farm employment change could definitely move the euro. So tomorrow's a day I'm definitely watching. Was really surprised today, but it is what it is. Sometimes things happen. If you look at the day performance of the euro, we're at 0.51%, very positive. If you look at the week, we're positive 0.88%, so it's looking good. The Aussie is probably the strongest. And if you look at the month, we're still negative, minus 0.19, and for the quarter, still positive 0.66. So that's where we are with the euro. We look at our Gann emblem, geometry, our manometry dates. Today is the 6th, so I got a pop. I wasn't really expecting anything today. I'm really more watching tomorrow, which is the 7th. We got a hit over here too on our geometry date. So those are the dates I'm really watching. After that will probably be the 9th. And then we'll take it from there, which would be, what's the 9th? Sunday. So maybe Sunday market open evening. But that's it. 13/14 will probably be a good day to keep your eye on the markets. It's I believe it's can't remember if it's a full moon or new moon that's coming up, but I'll see once I get to the chart. But that's a day you want to keep an eye, and it's a seasonal date, the 14th. You get 2 hits on the 14th, so if this euro continues going higher, it could possibly be that it could probably turn somewhere around one of these dates. I'm not saying that it's going to happen. It's just possibilities. So you just got to keep an eye on it. And if you see some action and volume, momentum happening on these dates, it could be an indication that it could be a possibly pivot turn or a pivot point. All right, so let's go into the charts. You can see I had some stuff here open. Let's these are my shorts. If you were short euro ATR, you just got hit today, and then you got these other ones. So it kind of tells me where stops are at and areas of where stops are hidden or around in the range. And if you're long, you would put one under here, and these would be you'll be riding these up now if you're a bull. So let's add our Andrews pitchfork. You can see I had it over here, moved it to here, and you see that this could possibly be resistance. So I just want to see where resistance is. We hide that and deal with our 50%. You see that you broke from the swing here to swing high, 3607. You crack right through it. You got to stay above it to show that you're showing extreme bullish price action. You cracked through the 35.94, which is another 50% from this swing high to swing low. And I think that's it. There's a 25% from this swing low to this swing high, which is at 3609. So there's a lot of resistance here, and I don't know if the euro is going to stay above it. I did go long this morning for you Astro traders, and went short 35. Where are we? 36.16. I went short. I think the euro, won't go higher than 36.18, and the reason is because of the sun and Venus right here. Sun and Venus. Why? I'll let you decide and look that up and figure that out, but I'm just giving you clues. The sun and Venus have the euro in check, 36.18. So I wrote it up and covered, and now I'm short for a scalp down. And that's it. Figure just give you a reason why I went short. Besides, other than that, other reasons. So that's that. Let's go into the charts. There's nothing. Oh, I wanted to show you, which is very important. Let's just minimize all this, get all the noise out. The Gann swing bar told us the swing has changed and now wants to go to the upside. So technically, I'm going against my rules, but since I do astro trading, I see other levels and other things that cause, vibrations and stuff like that to the euro. So, and it's just a scalp. I'm not saying this is going to go down from here, but who knows? But as of right now, I'm just scalping something to the short side and probably cover, trailing my stop and get kicked out if it wants to go higher. But the swing is to the upside, so let's see if this could continue, to the upside. I remember in my last video there was a lot of support here, a lot of big 50% levels. So this is a big support base here. So we'll see what the euro is going to do. Let's go into the big, one of my grids here, the 2-1 grid. You can see that it went as high and it's hit this angle and failed. That was a 36.18. You're dealing with the 100 simple moving average and the 20 right here, and then you got this angle, and it's somewhere around that 36.01. So it's dancing there, trying to fight and stay above it. If we go to my 5-4-11 high grid, nothing really there. It's just open space. These are the bigger angles. I'm going to show you, if we go to my profit, this is another chart I have within Thinkorswim, and I add my gunner. I like using this one because I kind of it's more plain and simple. You can see that, oh, this is a little off. I was adjusting this. I want to show you a little technique I do. Normally I have it right here at this anchor on the 5th bar, actually on the 8th bar. So it shows me resistance here, some kind of base here, support on this arc, and then hit here. But if you use the mirror technique and you see this bar right here where it sold down, you take this right here and time it right on top of that, you're going to see what happens. I'm just trying to get it right there. You see how price went all the way up and hit that angle? You see how it's really showing that this is really good support right now? And you see how it almost kissed this arc right here as resistance, and that it found support here, and that this pivot low found support right here at this angle with this 1 by 1. And you see how everything just showed geometry of the selling pressure right here. You can see how the pop came right after it came here. Look at that. Look at that resistance right there, how it worked out. Little tricks that you learn, when you see a lot of charts. You do the mirroring technique and you adjust it. But normally I do have it here. I just wanted to show you a couple of reasons why I went short right there, besides the Astro and other stuff. It cracked a lot of linear regressions from the 30 and the 1 hour, which I'll show you next. So that's that. Let's go back to the charts, and I'll show you what let's glance this chart. I got linear regressions for scalping, and this is the daily. As you can see, the channels are to the downside. Oops, wrong. I think I forgot which one it is. I haven't used this in a while. Anyway, you see the channels are to the downside. If we get closer, you see that it pierced up here. The bottom of that cloud is 35.93. Crack that and can't stay above it. It's probably going to go lower, maybe to like 35.53. Go to the 1 hour, and I'm going to show you why it was a good short. it got overextended on the linear regression channel right here in the 1 hour. See how it popped up here? You go to the 4 hour, same thing, linear regression is pointing down. See that purple line? You got extended over here, and guess what it hit? The Woody's pivot right there. Make sure that's the Woody's pivot. Yep, Woody's pivot on the daily. 36.17, and it hit 36.18. I tell you, if you're not into Astro, and you want to just make sure things, go in favor of you, if you like, align with the planets and everything, Woody's pivot, I've seen a lot of stuff line up with Astro trading, and it's amazing. I don't know what the calculations are, but they line up with the stuff I see in the heavens, so it worked out there too. Woody's pivot, gave it a nice little resistance. So let's see what's going to happen. If it's going to do a nice little doji and then shoot down, I rode it to the top, and I'm going to ride it back down. So that's it. That's what I wanted to show you. A lot of reasons why it was a long in the morning and then a short, once it hit 36.18, because of Astro, because of extension of the linear regression, and you hit resistance. And you hit resistance on the Gunner 24, those angles. So it's like a lot of things you could see. Let's do the big picture so I could get out of here and scalp some more. If you're new to my videos, this is a monthly, weekly, daily, and a 12-hour. And you can see that we had a nice little pop. This is where we're at right now. So everything looks bullish on the 12-hour. But on the daily, you're in the mobile band. The mobile band ends right there, and the mobile band starts right there. You're right in the middle, so this is all noise in regards to trend. Same thing on the weekly. From here, 35.70 all the way to 37.04. This is all noise. Unless you want to scalp in this noise, it's cool. But if you want to trend, you definitely want to, if you want to trend higher, you definitely want to get above 37.15 and especially 36.53 to get out of this noise to go higher. You got a full moon coming up, the 13.14, so there you go. 13.14, you got the 13 with a November 7th pivot low, and you got a hermanometry 13.14, so it should be interesting, those dates. What's going to happen? So we have it right there. So is this going to continue going higher to do a fill new high somewhere around here and come down? We'll see. Tomorrow's the 7th, which is another date I'm watching, so it should be interesting too what this is going to do. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, and you got 1 on the geometry date. So could it be a pop and then a pullback on the 7th tomorrow, then to push lower and maybe hit the target I have of 33.53? We'll see. Just speculating. That's all we could do. Just speculate. So that's what we got right now. Everything looks like you got a PPS buy signal. So it might pull back, and if it's showing confirmation of a bullish move, it'll pierce right through and continue going higher and crack 36.66 and push higher. And then you got to deal with the mobile band right here, 37.07. If it could get above that, then we're good. Now just keep in mind, we got the 1x1 angle that we're still below, and tomorrow's the 7th. That one will be 36.80, and if you're going to do the 13 and 14, that will be becoming 36.91 to 36.91, 36.92, because it's going higher. So we need to get above this 1x1 angle to show some bullishness. If not, we're going to continue trending sideways to lower, or just a lot of noise. Hope this helps. Make some great pips, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the euro. Peace.